I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. This whole situation with NBA Ben10, yeah, NBA YoungBoy's #1 shooter being paralyzed has just hit a critical point, because the word on the street is he may not make it the next week. Yeah, they saying the man died twice. You're going to see a lot of these fake OGs swarming, trying to hide now, putting out statements. Oh, yeah, because Jay Prince Jr. puts out a statement and he's shooting at all the bloggers. Yeah, he's mad. But guess what? He wants nothing to do with this situation. I wonder why. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, hype this video up, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. This whole NBA Ben10 situation has gotten worse. You heard? Yeah, it's saying he was shot in his neck, in his spine, and also in his back. You heard? And reports is coming out long and strong right now. I gotta be real. Reports is like, yo, they coming out and it's looking real crazy. Yeah, for Ben10, NBA Ben10. I gotta break it down from the beginning for y'all to get a full understanding of what's going on here. Because now we got OGs that want to separate themselves from the situation. Because we all know the reports that came out in the beginning of, early on in the week. You heard? Yeah, we heard Jay Prince Jr. has something to do with this situation down in Houston. You heard? And this is coming out from several sources. But let me just play for y'all what happened to Ben10. And we all got to keep in mind, I don't even think Ben10 even knows the shooter. Yeah, he's a local rapper from Detroit. You feel me? Puts on for his own home team. Allstar Jr., okay? Allstar Jr. He's a guy that's representing his hometown of Detroit, Michigan. You feel me? He's putting on out there, doing his own thing. And we all know also Jay Prince Jr. is actually rocking with his baby mother. So these guys been going back and forth for quite some time. Let me play for y'all what happened in a restaurant. Pay attention.
200 Kirby Drive at the Confessions nightclub, just behind me upstairs. It's a bar / restaurant type location. Tonight there was probably, 20, 30 people in there and several servers and everything. Got some pretty good video. We got 2 victims on the scene right now. This is a shooting. We got 2 victims. Let's see. One's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities and the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. He's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is. Was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple of guys. That altercation originally, and it appears from what they were doing was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy, and they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these two guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him.
So as you can see, Ben 10 is suffering the consequences for his actions. We got a little bit of footage from inside the restaurant. And as you can see, if you look close, Jay Prince Jr. is right there behind it all. Pay attention.
Wow. Wow.
Look at Jay Prince Jr. right there just watching the whole thing go down. So reports came out. You heard Jay Prince Jr. was behind the whole thing. Pay attention. You know the internet gonna do their homework.
Jr. is the reason why NBA Ben10 got shot and almost killed earlier today. Jay Prince Jr. been beefing with a local rapper from Detroit about his baby mama. How you beefing with another man about his baby mama? So Jay Prince Jr. been rocking with her, and we all know Jay Prince Jr. is tending about all his hoes. When this man pulled up on Trey Songz trying to fight Trey Songz over a hoe.
So when that report came out, we all sat back like, oh, so Jay Prince Jr. is behind all of this. And now it's seeming like this young kid is not going to make it. You heard? He's not going to make it, y'all, because Seti Nash, another well-known YouTuber, came out and said, because he's getting information directly from inside his camp. Pay attention to what he says, y'all.
Time to break the news. It is time to break the news. That boy Ben 10 is in a coma. Yeah, he paralyzed for sure. But here's the part where only a certain few know. And it's only because they team is Chatty Patty, right? That boy had 2 heart attacks since he been in. He died twice in that hospital bed. That's why his mama was saying, be covered over the blood of Jesus. Because youngin is on his way out. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. His team don't expect him to make it the next week. Just going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. So if you hear me say or hear somebody else say, breaking news, Ben 10 is dead, yeah, it's going to be true.
I got to keep it 10,000. That makes things a little bit more trickier now, y'all, because if Ben 10 passes away, it's going to be some people that might be liable for this, right? And they may be trying to swarm their way up out of this joint now. And at this point, Allstar Jr. he's not the victim anymore, right? Because he turned these guys into the victims. You heard? And that's the other guy that was actually shot. Ron, he's another MC from Texas. He was actually shot too. And to keep it real, Allstar Jr. is living his best life because he's out here still trolling. Yeah, Jay Prince Jr. Damn, nigga, you still running up Kirby? I believe that's the street out there in Houston. You left the Cullinan. And all say you ain't know what to do when that pressure was on. Now I'm literally finna show the whole world how soft you is. You've been getting the horse for years. I'm pulling the curtain back now. Mob United. I don't know if he got video footage of him running up out the restaurant. Hey, look, and according to sources, he's the one that set this whole situation up. Allegedly. You heard? We can't say he did it until somebody gets arrested for this. But Finesse 2 Times, his own artist, is speaking out, and he wants off the label anyways, right? Finesse 2 Times wants to go about his business, and they don't want to seem to drop him from Mob Todd's label, from the Rap-A-Lot label. But pay attention to what Finesse 2 Times has to say about this, because he ain't feeling them either. But he's been wanting to get off for quite some time. But after he's seen this videotape, this is his response to that.
Oh my God, y'all got way too much going on, bro. Y'all got way too much. Now y'all see why I'm trying to get out this motherfucking contract. Now y'all see why. You see how this shit make me look? And I'm a part of mob ties. Now I gotta walk in places and they be like, who is that? That's Finesse. They be with Junior and them. No, I don't. I don't be with them. No, I don't.
Finesse don't want nothing to do with that. Because think about it. Everywhere he goes as an artist, he's mob ties, Finesse 2 times. So at the end of the day, does he have to protect this shit still? Like, he wants off the contract. He wants away from these guys.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Not him. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. Hell no. Hell no. No, I don't. No, me with that. You hear me? I already went down through that phase in my life.
To be honest with you, I'm going to be real with you, because if a federal indictment come, it's real easy now for Finesse 2 times to get from up under that. I got to be real. I'm just breaking it down, y'all. He wants to get from up under mob ties up under that contract. So if the feds come in, he has a chance, y'all. So I guarantee he's saying to himself, hell yeah, I want to get up off that contract. But this is where things get a little tricky at, right? Because J. Prince Jr. releases a statement, right? He releases a statement. And to be real with you, this is when them fake OGs, yeah, all that tough guy shit, this is when it goes out the window, because you want nothing to do with this now. So J. Prince Jr. had this to say, right? This internet shit is so cap. First off, I went to the restaurant by myself to meet OG3 for his birthday dinner. I didn't have not one of my guys with me, and everyone who was at the restaurant was there organically to celebrate the homie birthday. I didn't know Buddy was there. I had just come from a physical therapy and my aunt's birthday dinner, which was why I was dressed like that. Secondly, I would never harm a child. That little boy loves me to death. So what's happening is a lot of reports came out that J. Prince Jr. was putting his hands, was disciplining his son that he has with, the baby mother. So allegedly. So, and, he wasn't feeling that. So they was going to run into each other anyway. So it was beef on deck. It was beef on the table when they seen each other. But I got to be real. I doubt it if J. Prince didn't know that he was there. I doubt that. I doubt that 10,000%, ladies and gentlemen. This is a man that, is very calculated in his steps. He tries to be like his father so much. If you think they ain't checking the venue and walking in the venue to make sure everything is good before he even goes, you think he's going to a venue by himself, y'all? Cut that out, man. Physical therapy on my aunt's birthday dinner, which was why I was dressed like that. Secondly, I would never harm a child. That little boy loves me to death. So y'all can chill out with that BS too. I understand why y'all bloggers, see, this is when he sends shots at the bloggers now. Guys that's putting out the information. I understand y'all bloggers want clicks, but at least attempt to tell some truth. Y'all just make up anything. I was raised to handle business in private, but this new generation only understands what's posted, not what's real. When the story gets one-sided, silence starts looking like guilt, and sometimes you got to speak. Not for them, but to set the record straight. So I'll be sitting down with someone to clear the air on a lot of situations soon. Get well, Ben and Ron. Y'all stay strong. I'm going to be real with y'all, right? I think he's making a valuable mistake even coming at the bloggers. You heard the bloggers are a lot more savvy. And even with him going to sit down with somebody to discuss his side of things, because he's had a whole history. Duke the Jeweler, you heard Takeoff. It's been a whole history of guys that's no longer here due to a lot of things that surrounded mob ties. I feel like this is a statement to try to get out of stuff. Yeah, because he doesn't want anything to do with it. So I think he's trying to because Ben10 might die. He might not make it the next week. So he got to do whatever it takes to get up out of this mess. I got to be real. He's making his father look bad. He's making the Rap-A-Lot records look bad. He's making the whole situation in Houston, Texas look corny. So at the end of the day, he has to do anything within his power right now because the pressure is on. And if Ben 10 pass away and some of this shit on social media is starting to hit them feds and everybody else's desk, this could get real bad for Jay Prince Jr., or should I say Jay Prince, period, the Jay Prince family. See, this ain't nothing new. This is all, a lot of this shit is not even speculation when it comes to these guys, because this been circulating the internet. There's so much proof out there of extortion and different types of, situations with these guys. So I don't think he could just shake this with just a simple statement. I think, look, at the end of the day, if they come for him, they gonna come. So Finesse 2 times could be free, but Ben 10 might not make it. This might end up a criminal case. Look, man, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. These are fake OGs out here that acting like they run shit, but when the heat is on, they trying to dodge as much as possible, trying to swarm and hide. And that's how I feel like Jay Prince Jr. is doing. But hey, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Hype this video up. Smash that like button. Ben 10 might not make it. NBA YoungBoy's homeboy, his right-hand man, might not make it the next week. He's in a coma. He died twice. This is not going to turn out well for nobody, y'all. Salute.
Time to break the news. It is time to break the news. That boy Ben 10 is in a coma. Yeah, he paralyzed for sure. But here's the part where only a certain few know. And it's only because they team is Chatty Patty, right? That boy had 2 heart attacks since he been in. He died twice in that hospital bed. That's why his mama was saying, be covered over the blood of Jesus. Because youngin is on his way out. I'm going to let y'all know this right now. His team don't expect him to make it the next week.